Mountaineers are often known for their athletics, academics, bravery, intelligence, leadership, service, and so much more. But what we don't get nearly enough credit for are our Hearts of Gold. Today, I'm going to shine some light on the Hearts of Gold program here at WVU. So, what is the Hearts of Gold program, and what do they do? Hearts of Gold is a collaborative program between the Human Animal Bond, a local nonprofit, and WVU that trains service dogs and emotional support animals for veterans, as well as visitation therapy dogs for WVU. Hearts of Gold started in 2007 to provide hands on experience with cats and dogs to undergraduate students. Shortly after, they began placing the dogs they were training with people who had mobility impairments. In 2018, Hearts of Gold began receiving a grant from the Wounded Warrior Project that funded training and placing service dogs with U.S. military veterans. Using LIMA, which stands for Least Intrusive, Minimally Aversive, and Reward and Evidence Based Training Methods, Hearts of Gold has trained and placed over 72 dogs to date. Tom, Lindsay, Miranda, and Melinda are the pillars of this amazing program, and without them, Hearts of Gold would not be what it is today. With that being said, they are always looking for more help. You can get involved by volunteering, donating, becoming a Hearts of Gold certified handler, and fostering. WVU students also have the opportunity to take the two Hearts of Gold courses offered through WVU. Following successful completion of the courses, students can become Hearts of Gold certified handlers, fosters, and TAs for the courses. Now, you may be wondering how the Hearts of Gold dogs become service dogs, and that's a great question. To start, the Americans with Disabilities Act defines a service animal as a dog that has been individually trained to do work or perform tasks for an individual with a disability. They don't have to be identified with signage, and there's no registration or paperwork associated with being a service dog. Service dogs are legally allowed to accompany their handlers in certain areas, live with their handlers, fly with their handlers, and must be able to tolerate public environments. They are also trained to do specific tasks that their handlers can't do because of their disability. Therapy dogs and emotional support dogs do not necessarily have the same rights, access, and legal protection as service dogs because they are for different purposes and perform different tasks. Hearts of Gold service dogs are trained at three different levels. The first level is basic obedience. These are the things that most dogs with any obedience training know. For the skills in this level, dogs are expected to always be able to perform them in any situation. The second level is the advanced commands. This is when the dogs begin learning skills beyond the basics and that are more difficult. The third level is task specific training. This is when the dogs learn the tasks and commands that are specific to their handler's disability. For levels 2 and 3, dogs are expected to perform these skills 90% of the time. Following their training, Hearts of Gold dogs must pass the Canine Good Citizen test, the Public Access test, and then a yearly recertification test every year of the service dog's life. These tests help ensure that the dog is properly trained, behaves, is safe, and performing to the best of its ability. While not all service dogs have to do these things, Hearts of Gold has some rules that their dogs have to follow. The big one is that the dog must be identified in some way when in public. Hearts of Gold dogs are also trained to be friendly but to not solicit attention, and handlers are trained to educate the public. If you do ever come across a service dog, remember, never interact with the dog in any way unless given explicit consent by the handler. Service dogs have a job to do, and if you distract them from that, it can be dangerous to their handler. If you want more information about Hearts of Gold, what they do, or how to help, please explore these resources. And if you have any questions or concerns, please reach out. Hearts of Gold is an incredible program here at WVU that doesn't get the attention and support they deserve. Hearts of Gold provides campus with visitation therapy dogs and veterans with service dogs and emotional support animals. So, whether you are a student, veteran, or just someone who wants to help out, I urge you to look into, get involved, and support this amazing program.